Good morning, class. Good morning. Class, today we have the last topic of chapter number 3. That's about formation of compounds. So, we know that what a compound is and how it is formed and what it is made up of. A compound is any substance which is formed when two or more elements are chemically joined. For example, water, salt, sugar are examples of compounds. And when the elements are joined, the atoms lose their individual properties and have different properties from the elements they are composed of. I explained you in the previous classes that water is a compound which is made up of two elements, gaseous elements, hydrogen and oxygen. And salt is a white color solid powder which is formed from a gray metal, solid gray soft metal, and a poisonous gas, chlorine, which is greenish yellow in color. But when they are combined, they form a white color powder which is having its own properties and which is not poisonous, it is salty in nature. So when elements combine chemically, they form compounds, and when they form compounds, a chemical reaction happens, and after this chemical reactions, the properties are totally changed. So here we will see how compounds are formed. Compounds can be formed when elements combine. Like in this picture, a glowing splint of magnesium is shown. You know, magnesium is a dark gray color metal which can be ribboned. Its ribbon is available, or its wires are also available. So when magnesium wire or ribbon is burned in oxygen, it burns with a glow and a reaction happens, and magnesium element combine with oxygen element to form magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is the compound in which two elements are present in a ratio 1:1, and the properties of magnesium oxides are totally different from its combining elements. Here we see a compound can form when elements and compounds are mixed or chemically reacted. For example, this is element oxygen, and here a compound nitrogen oxide is reacting. So a compound is reacting with an element to form another compound, that is nitrogen dioxide. So in this chemical reaction, compounds are formed from element reacting with compound. In this condition, compounds can be formed when compounds react. Here you see one bottle has ammonia solution. You know, ammonia is a gas. It's having pungent and peculiar sharp smell. This smell cannot be tolerated, and you can feel this smell in bleaching agents and hair dyes. So this gas is kept in its solution in aqueous form. Similarly, HCl is also a pungent gas because it has chlorine. So these two compounds are kept in these two bottles, ammonia solution and hydrochloric acid, HCl. When we tap off them, their fumes or their vapors mix, and this white colored powder, ammonium chloride, a new compound is formed. You can see as this solid is producing in the air, so you can see the white fumes. So two compounds are reacting to form a new compound. So there are three conditions discussed here. When elements react, compound can form. When element and compound react, compounds can form. And when two compounds react, a compound can form. And in every condition, we are seeing that the elements and the compounds are not retaining their properties after their chemical reactions. So today's task is you just study the equation carbon monoxide plus oxygen reacting and producing carbon dioxide. Now the question is carbon dioxide in the chemical equation or reaction formed from two elements or two compounds or one compound and one element? You just think about the species taking part in the reaction and how they are taking part and what are their categories. Thank you. God bless you, class. Take care.